Holy shit, indeed.
I mean, he just caused the cave in. I mean, that's some real shit. And you were asking me earlier, I was like, oh my god, did he lose his arm? I don't think he lost his arm. I think his whole body just... That
Snapped in
thing's
half.
body... I don't think it snapped in half. I think from what I was able to see, like, even though the elevator chopped his neck, his whole body and head still fell back into the elevator. So, whoever that was is just fucking dead at the bottom of the elevator. But where did he come from?
Do we know that it was a person?
That's what I was pretty corporeal. Like, May was able to kick it in the face, and the elevator sure as hell dropped down on the back of his head.
It doesn't mean it was a person.
Yeah, true. Could have been a ghost. I mean, that thing came out of nowhere.
I mean, have you ever seen a ghost in real life? Do you know what it's like?
No. Thankfully.
Well, how do you know you can't punch it?
How do you know you can't punch a ghost? Goes against a lot of what we're taught, though, aren't we?
What are we taught about ghosts?
That they're spirits and they're incorporeal. They can cross walls and stuff. They haunt you.
Well, have you ever met a ghost?
No, but how can you say that you can punch a ghost?
I can't, but, like, how can you say that you can't?
Good point. Maybe it's one of those revenants or whatever, like a zombie. Angus the scout, telling us, hey, I have air. We're not going to die here. Well, we're not going to suffocate here.
Hey, Angus.
Yeah? I love you.
It's a tender moment.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You just almost you just discovered that your best friend was killed. You were able to get away. You almost lost another one of your friends to something.
Yeah. I wonder what would have happened if you failed that minigame at the end.
I don't know. I actually didn't realize it was a minigame until I was watching that. Like, I was like, holy shit.
I wonder what would happen if you'd done nothing. Would the game just end?
Good question. Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure there's like a checkpoint system or something.
Yeah. I mean, I'll definitely have to find out later on. I said I'd replay this game to find out other choices, like hanging out with Greg instead of hanging out with B. Even though the whole thread was like, B's awesome, Greg sucks. And then some of the thread was like, Greg rules, fuck you.
Well, I mean, the first guys, they're correct. B is awesome and Greg does suck.
Let's get out of here. Thanks, guys.
I was gonna say, interesting that they're giving the sickly cat the heavy lifting.
Let her handle it. She's alright. Again. I mean, she just got killed twice in 2 days. Shot at, fell down a ravine.
She died a total of 0 times.
Yeah, I know. She has 9 lives, clearly. She's already spent 2 of them. Cave rivers are death traps. That I did not know, and I thank Angus for knowing that. Because if I ever go to the cave and I find a river, I'll be like, okay, avoiding that.
Makes sense. There's probably shit in it. There's probably a lot of shit in it.
Oh yeah, I mean besides all the dank water and all that crap.
Yeah, the currents would probably be really strong.
Yeah, and you couldn't be able to see. Unlike Greg saying, "I can see the bottom." You know, you're gonna be probably hitting like some stalagmites or whatever.
What is your mnemonic for remembering stalagmites and stalactites?
Stalagmites, you might bump your foot on them? I don't know. I remember the stalactites are the ceiling ones. Cross that river, May. Get into a sinkhole, May. She's meeting the thing. That is the thing. You were asking me earlier, are we gonna ever meet the thing? There you go. We're meeting it. Bit of an existential crisis here, May.
Am I supposed to be able to see it right now?
No, it's just a nebula. It's just it's a hole at the center of everything. That's the thing. That's what the cat god was warning us about, that the hole at the center of everything is slowly consuming everything. And May is getting it. She's getting that everything sucks. It's winter, May.
Yeah, it tends to happen in winter.
Have you ever been so afraid that your fear hurts you?
Nope.
Feeling like everything is over. Well,
Once I was so afraid I was going to end that sentence, but it would come off poorly. So, a bit of context. I was in Disney World. We were in some kind of Space Mountain exhibit, and it was some kind of play. And it was a sci-fi play, and a space captain was put in a teleporter, and he went somewhere, and then on the other side of the teleporter was not a captain, but a monster. And the monster came out onto the stage and started moving around and everything. I was really young. I was maybe 10 years old, and I was sitting next to my mother, and I was holding her hand the entire time. And I got real scared, and I squeezed her hand so hard, basically nearly broke her hand.
jeez.
So I didn't get so scared. I didn't feel fear so much that it hurt me, but it felt fear so much it hurt my mom.
Mace was saying, just fuck me up, man.
She wants to feel alive.
Aw. She wants the hope to hurt. She wants to feel, man. She wants to feel Maple Leaf. She's not just a thing. She's not just a shape with lines written for her.
It's Mr. Saturn.
And just so we can't understand Mr. Saturn either. That's right, man. You talk to that elder god. Tell him off.
She's awfully talkative for someone that's currently scalp deep into some water. How does she know that it understands her?
Well, I imagine when you're a creature of that age, you just understand human emotions.
May looks fine.
Whoa. I just had a trip, guys.
Drank too much of the cave water.
May's back to normal. She's not sick to death anymore. We're safe. That's what you guys say. Oh yeah, just abandon me. That's fair.
You think the cave-in killed the cultists?
Cave killed it? Yeah, probably.
Well, obviously the answer is no.
It's probably going to kill them in a few years or a few weeks. I mean, do you think that any of these 4 people would say, hey, by the way, there's like tons of dudes down here trapped? I think May and the others would just be like, you know what? Let them be down there.
Olive Branch, it would be the right thing to do.
Would it really? To let them die? Or would it be the right thing to call the cops and be like, hey, rescue these people?
It would be the right thing to call the cops.
After all the murders they committed?
I didn't say it was a smart thing.
It would just be the right thing?
Yeah.
Not always the right thing is a smart thing. I like the way you think. Evil will always prevail, because good is dumb.
Okay, so we could either use the space jump or the speed booster, the shine spark.
This
I
is
mean,
not. This is not Samus Returns.
We have more than enough. We have more than enough running room for the shine spark.
All this debris will probably make other Samus trip over it, though. You gotta use the wall jump, clearly. Greg's screaming. Don't ask us why.
You've got to toss me.
Angus will pick her up and throw her up into the sky. Like a muscle man.
Angus could do it.
Okay, yeah, you're up for this? Yeah. They're like, I can do something, and the others are like, no, Angus, you're fat. No. Are you up for this? Nah.
Would I don't know been the answer either way?
Probably. Hyper like dolphins. I understood what she meant to say the moment that he said that. What do you think she means? You're filled with dolphins.
I have no idea. If you're filled with dolphins, sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
Starts with Endor. Like the planet? Endorphins. There it is.
There you go. Endorphins, that's what you get when you're happy, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it's just adrenaline. I mean, May's just saying the wrong word. I mean, when your body's like, whoa, I almost died, it's like, that's more adrenaline, not endorphins. Although, at the same time, when you come back from near death, you're like, holy crap, I'm so glad to be alive. You know?
No, actually, I've never been near death.
I have. I can tell you it feels like that. Come on, get up there, May. The music swells, and the crowd roars as May makes a triple jump. I should have stayed down there and listened to the music. By the way, the moment I saw this, I recognized it. It comes from that one dream that was all blood.
Mm-hmm.
And she just heard us screaming. This place. Huh. So obviously it was the creature calling her. Oh, hey, Germ.
Must be a regular place in Possum Springs.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Would have been lucky.
We're all stuck down there. You're at the bottom of the old well in my backyard?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure. It's been a really bad night. Thankfully, Germ is kind of oddball enough to be like, yeah, this is normal.
And you bet Germ is the mastermind behind everything.
Yeah, this 15-year-old kid is going to be like, I control it all.
Germ is the thing.
He lives here, at the ass end of the world.
Shouldn't he be in bed?
He said he heard Greg screaming. Hey, we made it.
Yeah, he should be in bed, though.
Germ's gonna germ.
That's very considerate of him. Although, if you're thirsty, that's the last thing that you want to drink.
He disagrees. Who's the doctor here, huh? Not him.
Clearly, neither of us.
Can you seal up this well? What would you use?
Off the top of my head, like the first thing that I would do, I'm like not a contractor or anything. I just throw in some rocks.
He's got dynamite. He'll just cause a second cave-in. Fuck it. I was thinking he would just pour concrete down it or something.
Where's he gonna get the concrete? And how's he gonna move it?
He seems to have dynamite just hanging around his house, you know? How big an explosion? Not small. I wish you could stick around to watch it, but the others are clearly like, at the same time, it's like, let's just get the hell out of here and never come back.
Also, I probably won't want to be around an exploding well.
Yeah, you don't want to cause another cave-in. I mean, this whole place is a sinkhole. All the mines everywhere.
And it's all gonna sink directly into the maw of something.
Of Mr. Saturn. Germ is good. Germ is a good man. He takes care of rabies. He cannot be bad.
You don't know that. Didn't the cult say feeding the thing gave them back their youth or something?
They felt young, yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I'm pretty sure they're just normal human beings. They're gonna have to eat.
First of all, not a single character in this game is a normal human being.
Ah, we're going to that route again, aren't we? We did cause the deaths of like a dozen guys. Yep, they're not dead yet. They're all still alive down there. Oh, May, there you go.
Well, Possum Springs is a small town.
Just 12 people gone missing. It's like, we know who they are at least, huh?
Yeah, it's like, just wait for like
a week?
A couple days.
Yeah. We're blameless. They attacked us. That is true.
And also, they did not cause the cave-in.
Yeah, it was self-defense, like Greg was saying. Like, one of them attacked them, and then... At the same time, though, the rest of them did participate in the sacrifice of young people. I don't think it's morally gray at all. But that's, I'm not B. We're not murderers. If we'd had a choice, we wouldn't have done it.
I don't know, Greg did shoot that guy in the face, on the shoulder.
Angus disagrees. He would have. He would have done it.
If he had the option to just straight up murder a man, he would have done it?
Yeah, he did. He would have murdered one of them. They killed people. Obviously, Angus is a very eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth kind of thing. They were trying to get us to kill people. Screw them.
Well, I mean, there's one person that he would kill.
Yeah, just let it out, man. This is like that trolley thing. Do you know what she's talking about there now? Would you kill one person to save a 5 or whatever with a trolley exercise?
Yep.
Memes.
That's not a meme. That's a legit question.
Thought exercise?
Yeah,
yeah, but I've seen memes of it, actually.
Well, yeah, where they replace the people with other things.
Exactly. Hey, guys.
Fantastic yum-yums.
Yeah. Hey, back to this. Remember when things were simple before we got all fucked up? Remember when we were just hanging out with people, having a good time? Yeah.
Playing Demon Tower?
Playing Demon Tower? We should play that game more, actually. I haven't played all the way through it. I only played that one bit. Is this B's house? Probably is.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah. There's a TV, a couch, a kitchenette.
Is this the end of the game?
No. I was thinking it was, but it's not. Aw. That's what friends are for, May.
You're just gonna go back and play some PlayStation.
Aw. Gotta wrap her arms around it. Not just because I love you, but to keep you all together with me. That's a true friend right there, man.
Like a porcupine.
Strength in numbers, right?
I wonder if this part would be different if we hung out with Greg more.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a B. You get a special message. I'd fix all of it, and I'd buy the tools to do it from your store.
Would B care?
I think that it's more the spirit of like, you know, I would fix your problems if I could help you. You know, that's like, oh, you're a true friend. I'm glad. There it is. Now I'm just gonna erase all that.
You can't erase messages that are sent.
Can't edit either. Clearly this messenger is not the newest version of Skype. Or Discord.
No, you can delete messages in Skype.
Log off, May.
Game over.
That is the sound of another day done. That was a trip.
Got a little wild.
Just another day in Possum Springs.
Was that the eponymous Night in the Woods?
Perhaps it was. I have no idea. We got some new entries in our diary, though. It's been a while since we opened that.
Big old black hole. Bunch of shapes.
Yeah, because May says shapes, you know. Skull hole. Little Joe's dang skull. Is this why his spirit wanders? Must he be avenged? So yeah, I think now we're into the third or fourth act of Night in the Woods. We're going to see what the hell all that happens later on. But I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, Maple Leaf. Don't go in the woods alone.
Don't tell me what to do.